What's up, YouTube? So, today's topic, I'm going to talk about the power of anger and how to utilize your anger and how much anger can actually really help out with your life, right? Now, let me get this straight. If you're feeling too angry to the point where it overwhelms you, then obviously seek therapy, seek mental help, seek professional help, this and that. So, I'm not saying use your anger and go all out and harm people. That's not what I mean. What I mean is that, you can use anger to your advantage. You gotta use it the right way. And I'm sure you guys heard about this before. So, for example, let's say um, I use my experiences, right? So, all my life, right? Um, I've always pretty much I've been disrespected by like family members. I've been disrespected by my past exes, and not only that, but just the fact that I never found people that I really resonate with, and to the fact that I always got to put on a mask to act a certain way, and that really pissed me off. But no, but it's more so it's usually family members, man. Like I can't like I said, I came from a very dysfunctional, toxic family. I'm away from them now, but when I was living in that household, there's a lot of gaslighting. Like they would gaslight me, very narcissistic, man. I've been to physical fist fights with them. I've been to like verbal arguments with them. I've been called a lot of names by like my siblings. They're pretty much bullies. Pretty much, they're very stupid. Like I can't again. I'll make another video about my toxic family, but they don't know how to think. They lack knowledge. They're very retarded, pretty much, and this is why their lives are shit. Cause I don't want to go too much detail on their personal lives. I'll make another video about that because I am, but it's not right now because fuck them. And yes, I am that petty to the point. It's not even petty. It's just that you know they've been disrespecting me. They've been just harming me all my life, man. And now that I'm away from them, it's you know what? I think I should give them their karma. You know what I'm saying? Expose them to expose these motherfuckers. But yeah, basically their lives are shit, right? And I'll observe their lives and I'll observe how they act, especially towards me, and it makes sense why their lives are so shit, right? Like they're not where they at they're not where they at in life. They're not happy, and all of that is a result of their poor decision makings, which makes sense because if they're the ones that are harming me, constantly projecting their bullshit onto me, verbally, physically harming me and shit, they would gaslight me. They'll not take accountability. They're very cowardly. They'll talk shit behind me behind closed doors, but when I'll confront them, they'll back away. They're pussies. Like what I've noticed about my family members, they don't know how to fight. When it's one on one, that's when they'll cower away because they're pussies. But when they're around with other family members or other groups of people, that's when they'll attack, and that's what I noticed. Either that or I can sense very nervous energy when it's just me and my family member by ourselves. I'm talking about not just my family member. I'm talking about every family members, everyone, my siblings, my parents, all these weird motherfuckers, man. Well, me and my dad, my parents are divorced, so I have a stepdad. But my real dad, he's very distant. He wasn't very present in my life, and that really scarred me. I feel like he wasn't present enough. He even told me this one time. He told me he kind of regretted, not kind of, but he really regretted he wished he would have been there for me when I was younger, this and that. But so I guess he's aware, but that confirms that he was very distant. But again, I'll make another video about that. But usually my stepfather, he's very envious. Me and him will fight a lot. But it's not the fact that I'm starting fights with him. He will start fights with me, and that's when it'll result in us two fist fighting, arguments. And he's very toxic. God damn. I gotta make another video, but they're very just fucking crazy, man. The shit they'll do, it's insane. But yeah, throughout my life, man, I've been disrespected, and I've been what's the word? I'll be in positions where I didn't do something, and then my family members, they'll blame me for it, even though I didn't do something, or there's a misunderstanding. So I develop a lot of abandonment issues, or I lacked a lot of confidence, self-esteem. I feared rejection growing up, and I didn't realize that until now. Until I'm starting to get older, I'm starting to become more aware of myself, and I was booking tarot readings, tarot readings, my personal tarot readings, and that helped me out a lot. And like I didn't realize I was doing a lot of soul searching and discovered myself. And in the future, I will do some therapy work, but like, and I use my intuition too. But like, yeah, it's a lot of self reflecting. I realized, yeah, I developed a lot of inner child wounds and all these other wounds from result of my shitty ass family members. So it is bullshit. I'm so pissed off about that. Like they're very cowardly. They're just fucking assholes, man. And like I said, I'm away from them now, and I'm fucking thankful, you know. But again, my family members, they're not smart people. They're very dumb. They're dramatic. To be honest, I don't even know, man. Again, I'll make another video, but I know I'm repeating myself, but basically all my life, right? I've dealt with people I didn't feel connected to. I've dealt with a lot of shitty exes and shitty family members, but you see a pattern? It all deals with people, and then as I kept experiencing that, I developed a very, I view God very differently. I view our creator, the universe, and God very evil. This is why you see videos of me talking shit to the creator. Not only because of my experiences of what God put me through, and I understand people have free will, but just when you learn about spirituality, when you do your research about spirituality, it'll come hand in hand. If you learn about reincarnation, if you learn about soul contracts, karmic situations, karma, the laws of karma, the afterlife, this and that. If you like study those and learn about those, astrology too, you come to a conclusion that like all this shit, it basically happened for a spiritual purpose, right? And I understand like when it comes to spirituality, there isn't like a specific like thing you could believe in because there's no facts. It's all about viewpoints. So like there's no right or wrong when it comes to spirituality, what I learned. But me personally, I personally believe God put me through all this shit so I can overcome it, so I can heal and I can help other people in the long run. But more so, again, I still don't know why God put me through these. I really don't know why. And I know you shouldn't blame God for everything. It's a result of humans' free will, and they're just trashy and fucking just garbage. But still, though, I feel like God needs to take accountability for the shit God put me through, you know? Because God knows what he's doing. Like, if you're around shitty people and they're harming you, yes, it's the people's fault. It's not your fault, but it's their fault. It's the other people's fault. But I feel like it's God's fault too, because if God wants to put you around shitty people, clearly God knows what he's doing. For what reason? I don't know. This is why I hate when people say, you're spiritually protected, or your ancestors are watching over you, or like you're fucking, I don't know what these fucking New Agers say. Not even New Age, but it's just people been saying that. God's watching you, Jesus is protecting you. I don't believe in all that bullshit. And even if they are, even if I'm wrong, right? But if they're right, they don't do shit. They're just watching. Because if they're really protecting you, then this world wouldn't be shit. Most people wouldn't be dying. There'll be less suffering, but whatever. That's a different topic. But where was I? But yeah, but that's basically I developed a lot of anger towards the life, towards the universe. All this shit, right? But not feeling connected to people as well. I feel like God exposes itself to me. I feel like I'll observe my life, and I can see all the obstacles and shit I had to go through and went through, and I overcame. And it's quite obvious that God has put me through these types of situations, and I can see it. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to know what I'm talking about. But me personally, I know what the fuck I'm experiencing. So. And not only that, but now I'm starting to reach about the world, about the society, how unfair it is, how much is bullshit, this and that. And I'm not a negative person either. I'm just observing shit, right? I'm a very positive person. I know how to strive being alone, but in a good way. But what I'm saying is that like I'm pretty much observing all the bullshit that takes place in life in general, right? In my life, and everyone else's life, and in the life we're living in, right? And I can see that like. There's a lot of bullshit that takes place, and that gets me very mad and upset, right? Now, there's two things, actually multiple things you can do with your anger, right? One, this is where you get your psychopaths, and not only that, but like not psychopaths, but like, well, yeah, I guess, but you get your narcissists. Where you get your serial killers. This is where people go to prison and jail. Not all the time, but most of the times, or sometimes I mean. Basically, you use your anger either in a negative way to kill people, or to harm people or to break the laws, this and that. And I understand shit happens, so just because I'm saying you break the law or you accidentally harmed or killed someone, you're not evil. Not that shit happens, but when I'm saying that, like, you can use anger to your downfall or you can use it to your benefit. Now, this is going to be a short video. I don't want to go too much in detail because I'm fucking tired, but you got to use anger to your advantage, man. Like, one, you got to heal, go to therapy. Like, use your anger to boost your confidence. Because what I noticed about anger, all the things you're like, well, I'll use my experience, right? All the things that I'm very hesitant and scared to do, when I'm very pissed off or when I'm angry, when someone does something to provoke me, or when all my memories just catch up onto me and I'm feeling all of these, I'm reflecting all my memories and all this shit's coming up to the surface out of nowhere, like right now. What I've noticed is that I'll usually take on all this shit that I'm scared to do. Like, I'll become more confident and I'll become more bold because I'll use my pain and my anger to drive me to become great. For example, if I'm scared to go to therapy, if I'm too embarrassed, if I'm like shy, this and that, well, guess what? If I'm pissed off, if I'm provoked, if I'm having all these sudden realizations, or if I'm reflecting all the bullshit my family members and life put me through, then bam, I'm gonna use that anger to fucking heal, become a better version of myself, to go to therapy and to heal all my inner wounds so I can become successful. Because once you're healed, you have the mental capacity and the mental health to fucking become successful and live an abundant life for yourself and to pursue your careers, your passions, and your hobbies in a positive way. And you have a stronger work ethic because the things that are blocking you, it's your mental. It's all that trauma, it's all that pain and shit, right? So that's how I look at it. But not just with that, but like, I'll become more confident, I'll become more social. But like, obviously the gym helps, so like, you just work out a lot, become more relentless, you'll study a lot harder, and you'll self-reflect a lot, and you just become a more wiser, better person. So you definitely gotta use anger and pain to your advantage. Write down the list where you're always scared to do in a positive way. Like, for example, if you're scared to talk to this girl, if you're scared to talk to this guy, if you're a female watching this, if you're scared to like go on dates, if you're scared to put yourself out there, if you're scared to like try out for a certain event, if you're scared to pursue that job, well, if you're feeling a lot of pain, if you're feeling a lot of anger, then utilize all that pent up energy and use that to pursue all the things you're scared to do, that you're fearful of, that you know will help benefit you. Either that or it'll help you gain more experience in a positive way that will give you more wisdom, you know. Or again, you can use it to work out a lot, you can use it to become more social, you know what I'm saying? So that's how you gotta look at it. But most definitely, if you like, try to heal though, but you gotta chill though, because I feel like anger is a very powerful emotion. You know, you can really use anger to your advantage. I feel like anger, it is an important emotion when it comes to your success. You have to use anger as your motivation. You have to use pain and anger to make you drive, to give you that extra boost of energy, you know, to become successful, to pursue your goals and your dreams, your habits, and your day-to-day activities. Anger will definitely help you. It'll help you give that extra boost, you know, but definitely try to heal though, because like, heal first, try to heal, because like, don't let anger overtake you. You got to control your anger. You can't let your anger control you. But you could control anger, be fully aware of it, and you could utilize that anger to your advantage. When you're working out, when you're bench pressing, now that you're aware of your anger, if you don't feel like lifting that one last rep when you're bench pressing, try to remember all the things that pissed you off, all the unfair injustices you had to experience, and use that extra anger and energy, because that anger will give you energy to boost you so you can lift that one last rep when you're bench pressing. And when you lift that one last rep, you become stronger, you become more fit, you know, you gotta have more muscle, this and that. So that's how you gotta look at it. Don't let anger control you. When anger controls you, then you do a lot of stuff you'll regret. You'll mistreat people you'll regret, and you'll burn a lot of good connections, burn a lot of bridges like with good connections. So don't let anger control you. You control anger, you know, and that's the thing. And even YouTube, it could be anything. Like me making this YouTube video is out of anger. I'm trying to control my anger and try to utilize that anger to my energy to make this video so I can help you guys out, you know, or I can release that pent up anger that I'm experiencing. So not only I'm releasing my mind and my pent up anger, hopefully I'm helping you guys out, and I'm trying to give you guys advice too. You know, if you guys feel the same way. So it's all about utilizing your anger. And yeah, don't let it control you. If anger controls you, then again, you're gonna do a lot of shit you regret, and you don't want that. I really recommend talking to people. Never underestimate having friends. If you're cool with your family members, I'm not. But if you get along with your own family members, come talk to them. If you feel close or if you feel comfortable. If you have any friends you feel close to, if you're comfortable, talk to them. If not, then seek therapy, seek YouTube videos, like seek inspiration. Try to find like I said, all the things I mentioned. Try to go for it. Write it down. Work out, and like don't underestimate working out. That shit helps. But like even then, that anger is still gonna be with you. So you gotta release that shit. Don't let it control you. You know. You just gotta find a creative outlet to release all that anger. Try to find a creative outlet. Try to paint and draw if you love doing that. If you love playing basketball, if you love playing football, if you love playing golf, then take time and focus on that even more. Or if you work at a full-time job, then focus on anger and put all that to your advantage to give you more energy on your workplace so you can perform better, you know? So, you know what I'm saying? So write down a list of the things you always wanted to do. And then once you feel that anger, just remember, look at your list and pursue all that shit, to be honest. When you're angry, you should have the mindset of like, you're feeling limitless, that you feel like no one can fuck with you, that like, you're pretty much a fucking badass and you're a fucking superhero. That's how you should look at it. Don't use it in a bad way though, where you're harming people, where you're robbing banks and shit. Don't do that. I'm talking about you utilize that shit like you're a fucking superhero in a badass way when you're pursuing your fucking goals and your dreams, your habits, your confidence, your fucking hobbies. Again, all that shit, right? Become a badass like that. It's gonna suck too, cause like imagine a lot of bullshit happens to you and you're angry and you let anger control you, and now you done some shit you regret because anger controlled you. So most likely it forced you to make a decision you regret doing, and now you're in the worst position in life. You know, that is gonna suck. I've been there before, so don't let anger control you. You know, you control your anger. Like I said, don't underestimate therapy work, professional help, mental health. That helps a lot too, so never underestimate that. Again, it's kind of a short video. I would go more into detail, but like I'm tired. Yeah, just don't underestimate power of anger. Anger can really boost you for success. You just gotta utilize it the right way. And again, don't let anger control you. You control your anger. Don't let anger make you do stupid shit where you regret doing. Because I understand, like, when you're angry, I get it. First off, it's lonely because you're angry for a reason. So that means, like, no one was there to help support you. No one was there to help protect you, this and that. We all have trauma. We're all dealing with some type of pain. So it's important for us to be aware of that and to heal that. Don't be afraid to ask for help. You know, it could be close friends, family members, your connections, whoever. Ask for help. Listen to your favorite music. Eat healthier. Go to the gym. Pursue your hobbies. Do the things that you're afraid of doing, like put yourself out there. If you're scared to ask that girl out, use that anger to ask that girl out. Go out, hang out with your friends, and not only that, but like if you have money like that, use your anger to dress better, to take better care of your body, to shave more if you like shaving, or if you get that haircut, or just try to look better physically, you know, and mentally heal better. So not only you heal better, but you're physically better as well. So you got to use anger in any way. Anything possible, use that shit, because I guarantee you, if you control that anger, it's gonna help boost your success. It's gonna boost your energy. It's gonna boost your results in a positive way. So, and look at it like this too. If you let your anger control you, you're gonna boost your results in a negative way. But if you control your anger, you're gonna boost your results in a positive way. So that's how you look. That's how you gotta look at it. So if you're watching this, I know you're smart. So I know you know what you mean. What I mean. What I'm trying to say. So yeah, don't forget. Don't let your anger control you. You control your anger, and keep kicking ass in life. And I will go more into depth about this topic in the future. And I'm out. Peace.